Meghan started being vocal about her struggles to cope with the media and public attention months after leaving the firm as a senior royal. However, behind closed doors, she had already opened up on them with a journalist both the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are close to. Writer and podcaster Bryony Gordon revealed she heard directly from Meghan how all was not well back in 2019, when the Sussexes were still living in Britain and senior members of the firm. In a comment piece, the journalist described how over the past 6 years she had created a close bond with the royal couple, which included afternoon tea at their Windsor residence, lunches and video calls across the pond. Recalling one of her visits to Frogmore Cottage in 2019, Ms. Gordon wrote in The Telegraph, "I visited the couple one Sunday afternoon at Frogmore Cottage, and with tears in her eyes, Meghan told me what she would later admit in the Oprah interview. Harry was clearly very worried. He gave me a lift to my car, and on the side of a road in Windsor, he discussed at length much of what he has said so far in interviews." Ms. Gordon added she was among the journalists present at Buckingham Palace in early 2020 as the Sussexes were carrying out the last stint of royal duties before officially stepping down as working members of the royal family. She recalled, "There were tears from Meghan and tears from her aides as she said her goodbyes. The couple seemed gutted that they hadn't been able to make things work." Meghan and Harry sat down with Oprah Winfrey in early 2021 to discuss their lives within the firm, their decision to quit as working royals and their relocation to California. Speaking to the TV host, the Duchess confessed for the first time she experienced suicidal thoughts while pregnant with Archie Harrison and claimed she was not offered help by the royal family. Before speaking to Ms. Winfrey, the Duchess had briefly discussed her struggles on other occasions. In October 2019, as part of the ITV documentary Harry and Meghan, An African Journey, Meghan was interviewed by broadcaster Tom Bradby during the Sussexes' to South Africa. There, the Duchess revealed she found the amount of attention directed to her had made it even more challenging being a pregnant woman first and a new mum later. After Mr. Bradby asked her how it had been for her, she said, "And, also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay. But it's a very real thing to be going through behind the scenes." In late 2020, the Duchess of Sussex reflected on her response to Mr. Bradby as she appeared on a podcast, titled Teenager Therapy, with Prince Harry to mark World Mental Health Day. She said, "I didn't realize that my answer would receive such an interest from around the world, because I said, well, thanks, people haven't really asked me if I'm okay. I didn't think about that answer. I just answered honestly because I was in a moment of vulnerability, because I was tired, because there was no presentation, it was just, here's where I am, I'm a mum who is with a 4.5-month-old baby, and we are tired." She also reported being told she was the most trolled person in 2019 and that the hate and attention received made it almost unsurvivable.